Hello and welcome back, Grill Man's Garage. We're inside today because it's raining outside, and we're here to talk about something I haven't really discussed in a long time. The TX10 controller, the Fimi X8 SE 2022, but also it could be the TX10A, it could be the X8 Pro, it could be the X8 SE 2022 version 2, could even be the Telly, the new one. So I think it uses the same batteries as the X8 series. But anyway, we're here to talk about a certain type of accessory, okay? Charging systems for these batteries. And we're talking the Fimi batteries, whether it be this or the X8 Pro, okay? We're talking about charging this up. We're talking about charging anything up, okay? You've seen one of these around? Little things, there you go, little things. They're little compact power banks, okay? External power banks, little batteries. I think this is a 10,000 milliamp or something. I don't know, I've had it for years and years and years, and I use it often when I go outside and battery's getting low, I kind of plug it in. What happens is we just plug it in, and fortunately all the Fimi stuff is USB-C. So there we go. We plug it in, we're ready to go. Does it work? Sure it works. Here's a phone. Plug it in, and we wait and we watch. There we go. I think this phone is fully charged. Give it a second. And there it goes, 100%. It's fully charged, okay? And that's off this little power bank. It also charges, where we go? There we go. Charges little tablets or big tablets. There we go. It's charging up. Very good. And it will also charge the TX10 or TX10 controller. So we plug it in there. There we go. And there's the lights flashing there. Okay. So it will charge that. So we know that we can externally charge this from a power source. Okay. So let's introduce something else. I don't have one of those, but I'm kind of a handy dandy man, and I've got a bunch of DeWALT or RYOBI tools or whatever. Well, let's have a look at this. Okay, I've got my 20 volt DeWALT battery, but I've also got some RYOBI stuff. So I've got one of these adapters, so you can use a DeWALT battery into a RYOBI tool. All kinds of these, whether you have Milwaukee or whatever, Mastercraft, whatever, you can get all kinds of adapters, okay? There is a DeWALT adapter that just goes from this to USB. I don't have one. You can buy them on Amazon. Just put in DeWALT USB charger, and they're anywhere from 10 bucks up, whatever. AliExpress has got them for less. But anyway, some of them are good, some of them aren't. This is what I have, okay? I use it all the time, and you can use any size battery. So there we go. We're fully charged, okay? And it's got a USB on it, which is great, which is just what I want. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. There we go. Oh, we're gonna plug it into our TX10, and we see the lights flashing. There we go. See the lights flashing? So it's charging up. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not good to plug in, plug out, plug in, plug out, but this is for demonstration purposes. Okay, so we know that happens. So we can charge up anything. Now then, excuse me, Fimi in their wisdom have had a proprietary system for years and years and years on charging their batteries. We know the debacle of the proprietary system of USB-C cables with the Mini series and the radio controller. But this is predominantly with the X8 series, X8 Pro, and the new Telly series, okay? You need this to charge a battery, okay? That's what it comes with, all this, to charge one battery. You need this contraption. You gotta plug it in, find an electrical outlet. You can do it on the fly in the wild if you have that AC adapter for your auxiliary outlet in your car. You can do that, but it's a lot of stuff. It takes up a lot of room. Okay, there we go. So, what did I find? I found one of these. It's got a USB-C there. That's all it is, little block. Why Fimi don't just use that instead of that? Beyond me, okay? So it fits in there like this, boom, like that, and there you go. So you've got your USB connected to your battery pack, or whatever. We plug it in, the light starts to flash, and we're powering up our battery. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's take it out of here. Okay, there we go. What about this? Well, the beauty of this is it can also be a power bank. What you do is you turn it on. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So we've turned it on. Press and hold. Turn it on. Okay, but we need a different cable. We need a double-ended USB-C cable. So we'll plug that in there. And we plug this end into here. Boom. So we've got that going, and we got that going. Okay? So now this is a power bank, and it's powering this. And you could have this anywhere. Okay? Here's another trick to it. Okay? Just unplug that. But remember, you've got to power this off. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? And we'll just put this to the side for now. Take it apart. TX10 and the TX10A. Pretty well the same. Okay? A few differences in the outputs here, but they're a screen. They control a drone, basically. Okay? But you're flying, and I wondered this all the time. Okay? I see pictures and stuff on the internet and people having, oh, look at this. I have 8 batteries for my Mavic 2. I have 6 batteries for my X8 SE. I have 5 batteries. But you have one controller. That's one battery. How many flights can you do on one battery in the controller? Then the battery's dead. You're going to wait 2 hours to power it up again. These have a USB. Now, all the other controllers, like the other controller for the X8 SE, okay, has one USB in the bottom. Okay, well, shouldn't say that. I'll say the controller for the X8 SE series has 2 outlets in the bottom. One is USB-A, which is what you plug in to connect to the phone, and one is a USB-C to charge up the system. So it will work on that one as well, like this one here, okay? We have an outlet here for a microphone, and we have an outlet here to charge, which is USB-C. So you saw that I could charge it with this. So I'm flying, doing my flying. I get a warning. I'm running out of battery in my remote controller. Also with the remote controller, the regular one, the accordion one. What do? Well, you've got to bring it in, okay, and you've got to wait and charge it up. Well, not with this system. With this system, I just get my battery, one of my other batteries that I have, okay. So I've got 6 of these, let's say, okay. So we just quickly do that. We plug that in, plug it in. We're charging this up while we're working. Okay, so we're going to start this up and you'll see that it does work. Okay, so we can charge this up and use it at the same time. Okay, and if you're making a screen recording, which I make screen recordings all the time and I advise everybody to make screen recordings, okay, the microphone is down here, okay, or your phone or whatever, and you're running out of battery, well, then you just plug it in. Is this the double-ended one? Where's the double-ended one? Here's the double-ended one. Here we go. Too many wires. Here we go. So we're going to turn this one on. Okay, plug this in here. And you see this here, that's up there. See, this is all flashing 3. Plug this in. Boom. It switches and does a flashing, which means it's charging. And over here you will see, maybe you can look at it there. You can see the little lightning bolt charging there, okay? In the top right-hand corner. I'm a little shaky, but there you go. Okay, you can see that. I'll try and get a picture of it better. But it is charging up the controller, okay? And we're using one of the extra batteries at the same time. Let's turn this off. Boom. There it goes. Always remember, you got to turn this one off. There we go. Okay. So there you have it. Okay. So we know we can use any old power bank to do any of this. Okay. But if you have a bunch of batteries, that's your power bank right there. And all you need is something like this with a simple USB that if the battery's turned off and you plug it into a power source, whether you get your power source from here or an outlet, okay, it will charge up your battery. If you turn on the power of the battery and plug in a whatever, this becomes the battery pack. Okay, there you go. All for this. Why? Why does Fimi want all this when really you just need that? I don't know. I think it's a wonderful thing. They're on AliExpress. They're all over the place, okay? Great little thing. Great little feature. They have multiple ones, but I like the single one, and I can just plunk it on, and I'm good to go. I can put this in my case. It doesn't take up any room at all, and I'm good to go. Wherever I go, it's great. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, Fimi X8 SE 2022, 2020, the 18, the X8 Pro, the new one coming out, the Tele, all that kind of stuff, all use a similar type battery, and you can get this adapter for any of those. So this will do all the X8 series, and I'm assuming the Tele, and there is one specifically for the X8 Pro. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome accessory, okay? Another awesome accessory is an adapter for a battery. If you've got any kinds of batteries, if you're a handy person or whatever, you've got DeWALT or Milwaukee or whatever, get an adapter for it with a USB. I just happen to use the RYOBI one, so that's why DeWALT RYOBI meet Fimi, okay? And it's a battery pack, and it's amazing, amazing. It does work, it does work. I love this. I love this system. Love this system. I love the fact that I can power this up and operate it independently without having to lose the microphone for my screen recording, okay? And on the radio controller, the regular radio controller on the bottom, you can do the same thing because there's an independent port, input port for the radio controller and for the charging unit. Okay, so the radio controller goes to the phone. They're two different separate ports, so you can charge it while you're operating it. Okay, amazing, amazing. Love it, love it. Really, really, really good. Okay, really recommend this. Okay, that's it. That's all I want to talk about is charging, little tricks and tips, and you go from there. Okay, great. Okay, as before, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, buy me coffee, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye now.